I'm very curious about this in terms of the pain, because I've wanted to speak more about getting into, next relationships post-divorce and whatnot. I don't think we're gonna have time. We're gonna have you on.
I can do it really quick.
Yeah,
but just like my relationships.
Right. But I mean, no, because it's interesting to talk about pain. So I'm in a relatively fresh new relationship, I would say. And something I've said to her a lot is that after experiencing the pain of, divorce after 18 years of marriage, nothing could hurt me the same way in a relationship. So like, I'm relating to what you're saying a lot. Do you feel like, because I know you.
Other way on that one.
What a surprise.
I don't want to work for a relationship that hard again. I'm more of the other side. Explain. To be in a relationship is super hard work. Both sides. I don't want to do it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I have no interest. So now I'm just casually relationshiping, let's call it.
Relationshiping, I like that one.
It's just I don't need a woman in my life except for one thing. Okay, we don't have to say it, whatever. That's about it. And I cook, I clean, do laundry, like I do all the things for my kids. I can show you, I fold like a machine. People see it.
You got to teach me, man. We got to get him in on also on a podcast on that.
Like the past, I usually get like clean lady money, like with our friend.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why don't you get a clean lady? It's less stressing on you. So you used to it. And then after I told you I had a whole bunch of people come over for the holidays, and my place was a wreck, and I'm like, I have to just leave. So I just left to my friend's house, and I came back a week later. I'm like, just let me know. I came back the day, brought my kids, and everyone was gone. That night, I spent like 2 hours cleaning. I cleaned the whole place, like the trash. I'm like, just lately, like I've just been doing it. I'm not just doing it in pieces. I found the main thing, obviously, like I think gets to all men is stress and things like that. I have OCD a little bit. Where like I like something, I get like obsessed with it, and like I have to do it. So let's say like there's a whole pile of dishes, right? So I have to do the dishes. So I'd have to do it all at once, and then that set me back from something else. And so now I have like a 5 thing, or like I said, a pile of laundry. Like I have 5 loads of laundry. So I'm like, every time I pass by, I'm gonna fold 5 things and leave. Every time I have the dishes, I'm gonna wash 3 things, and it ends up being more, because the same thing like the quitting smoking way. Like smoke every hour and just make sure not to smoke more than every hour, and then you end up smoking every 3 hours. Which is, it's that mentality. So it just brought me down. It's like anything you're obsessed with, I guess, that's what helped me a lot. It took away a lot of the stress and stuff. So much easier. But
back to what you were saying about the relationship, like, so in that respect, wouldn't you acknowledge, I'm asking you, that it's possible you would get into a relationship, let's say.
I see it happen. I think it's very tough. That's in my mind. I don't even see it, like I don't even see where it can come from. But that's when they say it hits you the hardest. But I don't even like the only way I'm jumping into anything is if there's literally an angel drop down. Like she has to be a 10 in every aspect. There's no room for work. How old are you? 37. I mean, I did so I finished my bucket list. Every goal I've ever set out in my life, I've done. Because I'm hard work, so I work harder. So whether it came to being in shape to play football, whatever, I've changed my body, got crazy. I built a gym in my house. I've made all money. I've bought a house. I've paid all the bills. I've had 3 kids. I did everything I was supposed to do, everything I set out to do, everything that I really had expected. Now what? So I'm in that.
What about? Okay, but coming from your background, wasn't like a family part of that, or was that ever on there? Like for me, all I ever wanted was
kids,
a big family, and an open house.
Right.
And I have it. So I don't have that anymore.
So I have it, but I have it my way. And it's
but
thousands. So I have that.
The question is, I have my vision, and my vision is 2 people with a whole bunch of other little people. So that's why I'm asking.
I had that vision, and that's it. It didn't happen. Like I did it. Did it for 10 years. I did it.
Okay. My vision is so longer. That's why.
Right. So I had an open house. Like when we were married, I had a very open house also. Like I had, like we thought about yeshiva boys, guys that are in school after high school. It's like it's in between college and high school. And they go to school in Israel for a year, 2 years, gap year, they call it, whatever they're going to call it. So guys used to whatever, and they had to get kicked out, and they just crashed with me for 2 weeks. I had friends, random like 2-3 weeks here all the time. Like I had another kid that was like, dealing with hard things and whatever. So he lived by me for like 6 months. And while I was like married and everything, and they were just like part of our house, and I wouldn't demand anything from it. And that's what I always wanted.
That's what you needed.
That's what I need as a kid. That's exactly as a kid. And I had that also when I lived in Baltimore, like as a single guy. I would like, and all these parents came up to me and thanked me, and they're like, "That's so amazing for my kid to just have like that escapism, which kids need."
Mm.
So that goes into raising my own kids.
I was.
There you go.
Okay,
That's how
great,
we go. Hop
great
right into
segue.
that.
Okay,
So as I said, so I did the open house, and I love kids. I always wanted to have kids. My ex used to even tell me at a certain point, like, she's like, "What do you never want to have a wife, you just want to have kids?" I'm like, pretty accurate.